Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Kaivalya Upanishad, mantra number 1. Om Atha Ashvalayano. Om Atha Ashvalayanaha Bhagavantam Parameshtinam Upasametya Uvacha. Om Atha Ashvalayanaha Bhagavantam Parameshtinam Upasametya Uvacha. Actually, in the Upanishad, Om is not there. The mantra is starting with Atha only. Atha means then, hereafter. In Hindi, uske baad, in Bengali, tarpore ki holo? Ashvalayanaha. The sage Ashvalayana, Ashvalayana Rishi ne ऋषि के पास पहले उपसमेत्य approached. किसके पास? भगवंतम, to Lord. Which Lord? Parameshtinam, who is the creator. God has three aspects: creation, sustenance, and dissolution. So, Ashvalayana first approached to the creator, Brahmaji, and Uvacha, Vach Dhatu, Uvacha, said. Okay. So, few things to be noticed over here. That Atha means afterwards, then, erpore, uske baad. After what? We will discuss. Upasamipya means in the closed proximity, physically and mentally. Means Guru is sitting under a tree, and after 100, 200 meters, students are sitting. This is not Upasamipya. You know, when we are at house, at home also, when we used to sit, means in the ground floor, because on that time it is not there, the students will come and sit on the chair. So our teacher used to tell, "Are come forward. Why are you sitting so far? Come forward." come closer. That is Upasamipya. And what is mental Upasamipya? What is mental close proximity? That their thinking process, thought process should be in line. The student should be a great receptor with a lot of shraddha, that whatever my teacher will teach me, I will be ready to accept it with a lot of faith, trust, devotion, and without doubt. That is Manasika Upasamipya, mental close proximity. So, any texts, any our Vaidika text, start with Mangalacharan, not the invocation prayer. Afterwards, any book like Ramayana we are uh, listening since few months, there are Mangalacharanam. In all other books like Vivek Chudamani, then we have studied Tattva Bodha, Atma Bodha. Everywhere Mangalacharan is there. So Mangalacharanam is the tradition of our Indian study system, that we have to glorify something, glorify God. Hmm. That Mangalacharanam, why it is required? Mangal means auspiciousness. So some stanzas are generally written to praise the subject, to praise the orator, to praise the Lord, like that, like that. And it is considered to be very auspicious. Why Mangalacharan happens? As the writer can write what he is uh, going to write, as he can express his all emotions with proper justification. That Mangalacharan is there as the writer can finish the book in time without less obstructions and hindrances. So, Mangalacharanam is seeking blessings from the teachers and the creators and the elders. So, all sorts of things are required. All they are the meaning of Mangalacharan. Now, the thing is here how Upanishad is getting started without any Mangalacharanam. Bhashyakara says, Atha is the Mangalacharan. Clear? Because we will discuss more. So something has happened, means Mangalacharan is already done. Now the teacher is about to teach. Now, the thing is, here in one mantra, everything has been told. It's not like that student will write something in the WhatsApp that I have a question, then started asking, or came to the teacher and started left and right asking. It's not like that. It is not our Indian system. So, what is the Indian system? Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. Guru is ever compassionate. Student will come prostrate, will do or will serve Guru. He or she will please their teacher. Then the teacher will ask, do you have any question? And that moment was not so easy to get. Sometimes after 12 years of doing seva or serving Guru, sometimes he asked, okay, now what about the questions you are having? So most of the time, the students told, no, I have no question. So who are really devoted, they tell that for that reason only Guru sent them to serve the ashram, as by doing karma yoga their mind get purified, and in that purified mind everything is clear. And who claim themselves, rational and blah 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 blah, they tell that in 12 years actually they forget for what they came for to ask. So they tell, no, no, I don't have any question. It's not like that. So here also, Ashwalayan Rishi served Guru because by studying Shastra, knowledge never arises, knowledge never comes. This is our belief system that through Guru Vakya, the knowledge takes place. सिर्फ गुरु वाक्य से ही ज्ञान होता है. Because when the Guru starts answering with proper logic and justification, actually the student gets merged into it, and teacher also, and that is meditation. शिष्य की मन में ध्यान लग जाता है. Sage Ashwalayana, who is he? He is sadhana chatushtaya sampanna adhikari, is the fit, right candidate, imbibed with fourfold spiritual qualifications. And he served his Guru also. Then he asked the question, who is the Guru? Vande bodhamayam nityam gurum shankara rupini. Guru is Shankara Rupi. Guru is Shiva only. My Guru is just the incarnation of Lord Shiva. That feeling that maybe he is smiling in front of a Shiva statue or behind it. He is my teacher. He is my Shiva. Nobody else. What the question he asked regarding Brahman? Brahman means Virat, huge. Brahman means all. Brahman means Purna, complete thing. And if you remember the question, the mantra, it is Varishtham. Varishtham means the biggest. The thing is, Guru gives self-knowledge and same knowledge. Guru gives self-knowledge, the knowledge of self, and same knowledge to everyone else. According to our eligibility, according to our adhikaritva, we accept. So there is a scale of acceptance. जैसे हमारा मन की अवस्था उसी ढंग से हम लोग ग्रहण कर पाते हैं उस नॉलेज को, उसी ज्ञान। जिन्होंने सत्य की पथ लिया है, who is in the path of truth and sadhana chatushtaya, always his acceptance power and quality are always different from the others who are not that much of eligible. A student of Vedanta must have to be imbibed with fourfold qualification. That I am telling from the first day when I started teaching, 7th November 2019 in Chinmay Mission, Kolkata. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampanna Adhikari. Unless and until we are qualified with that fourfold qualification, even in dream also that knowledge can't take place. Even we will not feel intensity to listen to the knowledge, to sit in the class time. A lot of reasons will come that, oh, this class will be recorded anyhow and it will be uploaded in YouTube, Beauty of Vedanta channel. So anyhow we will get it. Now 9 o'clock I am having several things. Maybe someone are intended to sleep. Someone has some household work. So the thing is, if anyone is really qualified with the fourfold qualification for that, Achirat Partha, Bhagavan in Gita it is telling, knowledge takes place then and there. If the gunpowder is very fresh, heated, then one stroke of a matchstick is enough for the flame. But if the same matchstick is on the sand, wet sand of a seashore, then you have to put 10 strokes. No spark will come, and after 10 strokes, you will find that all the gunpowder has fallen apart from the stick. In Bengali, there is a very nice song, one line. Barud jodi থাকে ভিজে ঘষলে কাঠি জ্বলবে না যে। বারুদ যদি থাকে ভিজে ঘষলে কাঠি জ্বলবে না। If the gunpowder is wet, as much as you rub or give stroke, nothing will happen. Who is sadhana chatushtaya sampannadhikari, he can understand that only through knowledge liberation is possible. There are no other way. He can understand what is sin, paap kya hai. When we don't follow the guidance of Lord, that is papa. Why? That gives us sorrow. भगवान की अनुशासन को अनुसरण नहीं करना ही पाप है, क्योंकि वो काम हमें दुख पहुंचाते हैं, वही पाप है. You are not purified for yourself. You are purified by yourself. We actually punish ourselves. Nobody can punish us, you know. External punishment is sometimes. If we incur sin, it will give us punishment in the form of sorrow. It gives us sorrow. That is why it is called papa. Sin is not in any action. It is in reaction. Sin is not in any action. It is in reaction. कोई भी कर्म में पाप नहीं है. कर्म की फल की प्रति जो प्रतिक्रिया है, उसमें ही पाप पुण्य छुपा हुआ रहता है. Just think of it. ये जो सुख और दुख का अनुभव, ये किसके ऊपर निर्भर करता है? The feeling of happiness and sadness. How it depends? It depends on what? It depends on our vasana. जिनकी मन में वासना ही खत्म हो गया, उसको क्या होता है? दुखेषु अनुद्विग्नमनाः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभय क्रोध स्थितधीर मुनिरुच्यते. What is knowledge? Sa vidya ya vimuktaye. That is the knowledge. That is the vidya. What gives us liberation? What gives us mukti, freedom? So our sadhya and sadhana, both has to be taken for purnata. Okay. So the thing is, here Ashvalayana is a famous teacher in the Rig Veda. Rishi Ashvalayana is the famous teacher in the most ancient Veda, that is Rig Veda. And many are his mantras that go into bulk of our accepted Hindu sacred books. Such a great teacher is approaching the greatest master. Why? To gain a fuller confirmation for himself, and if possible, more light upon the truth. The teacher here in this Upanishad is the creator, Brahmaji, not Brahman, Brahmaji, who was himself the first teacher who taught the spiritual wisdom to his first mind-born son, Manasaputra, who they are Sanak, Sanandana, Sanatana, and Sanak, Sanatan, Sanandana, Sanatana. 4. Sanakadi Rishi, they are told. They are the most ancient, most elderly, most knowledgeable amongst everyone else. But they look like always 5 years old, as if they are very teen, very tender. And they are always dear to everyone else. They are the Manasaputra of Lord Brahmaji, mental son, Manasaputra. Therefore, we understand that here we have a great student approaching the greatest of teachers, seeking wisdom. Naturally, therefore, the standard of discussion in the Upanishad cannot be ordinary, or the thoughts rambling. Clear? Here the terminology then is atha is a typical phrase used in the scriptural literature of Vedic time. Like in Brahma Sutra, it starts with Athata Brahma Jignasa. Athata means Atha, Atha plus Ata. Athata. Sandhi, Atha plus Ata. Athata. I can tell you my student life story. Oh, online story. When on that time Acharya was a very wise person. He started teaching Brahma Sutra, When the 6 months are over, he told, today we have an everyday classes. Today we have completed Atha. From tomorrow we will start Ata. So Athata Brahma Jignasa, that Atha portion was completed in 6 months. Then he will start Ata, then Brahman, then Jignasa. Just that is the traditional, teaching happens in that way. There is no hurry. Whatever you are getting, that is the nectar. In all these phrases, the word then or atha indicates a time when the student has already undergone all the previous disciplines, means sadhana, that are unavoidable in order to make him fit for the study of this delicate science. So self-analysis, contemplation upon the transcendental and the experience of the absolute are not readily available for everyone. A certain amount of preparation is unavoidable. So here the opening word of the Upanishad, then, atha, indicates that the student Ashwalayana has already prepared himself with all necessary qualifications, like power of discrimination, spirit of discrimination, spirit of dispassion, renunciation, power of detachment, the sixfold qualification or 6 rules of self-control and self-discipline, Shamadhi, Shatka Sampatti, and a burning aspiration to liberate himself from the thraldom of matter, mumukshutva, and therefore is ready to receive the great knowledge. Hari Om Tat Sat.